crazy, huh? Like a small
Yeah.
thing like this forever. It reminds me when you say negative outweighs the positive. There was a psychological study basically where you're investing, and if you're actually getting 100% return, you are actually not as happy as if you were like the next return basically as it goes up. You're not as happy as if you're losing the same amount of money.
Yeah.
So your emotion, the negative emotion when you're losing the same amount of money, is outweighs the positive emotion when you're gaining the same amount of money. So that's why, yeah, negatives are affecting us for some reason way worse than than the positive things
Yeah.
affecting us for the good.
Well, and
Which,
I see that. I mean, in the seminars and workshops that I do,
mhm,
oftentimes I'll start and I'll ask the participants to just to think about the first thing that comes to mind, whether it's a positive or negative customer experience of themselves out in the public. And then I also see this. So when we had wrote the book and come out with it, all like family and friends, it was like I became a customer experience therapist. Like they
mhm,
all wanted to tell me about their experiences. Like you won't believe what happened,
mhm.
and then it'd be
You
like,
have to
okay,
judge
take a
first.
seat on the couch. Let's talk about it. Let's work through this. But when it was the negatives, you see people's body language and
Yeah.
you see them. It could be something that happened. If I asked people this and I do a workshop, like I did one very recently with a credit union, it was virtually, but they're in Ottawa. And I'd asked about the negative experience and someone was talking about their husband's haircut. And it happened like 5, 10 years ago. And they were still like enraged about this situation and how their family was treated in this barbershop. But you
Right.
see that, and the people that get really upset with
Mm-hmm.
the negatives, and they're really quick to find those negatives. But the positive experiences, sometimes it's more difficult to get that out of
Mm-hmm.
people. But
Mm-hmm.
and especially now, I mean, like I said, people are going through tough time. They're quicker to anger, so it's a
Absolutely.
good reminder for all of us to scale back a little bit and take a
Mm-hmm.
step back and say, okay, is this thing really worth getting this upset over?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, given that you've written a book about this, tell me about the process of actually writing a book and publishing it. Because I don't know, I feel like I am excited because you're the first person, a published person, who is a guest on my podcast. So, like, I'm very excited about that.